Good evening, Flyers fans. It's your boy Sal G, and welcome to another edition of Clear the Ice on It's a Rap Network. Please make sure you give us a like, share, and subscribe. You see that banner at the bottom there? Just go ahead and you can find us on every social media platform. We're all over the place. If you like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever, you can find us there. So check us out, but preferably YouTube. So check us out on YouTube and give us a subscribe. Well, back and forth hockey action, tonight. But unfortunately, the Flyers couldn't do it tonight in Detroit, in Detroit against the Red Wings. They lost 6-4. They did make a comeback. Unfortunately, too little, too late. So we'll get into that. I see some comments here. And Chris Fury, my buddy, who I always talk hockey with. What's going on, brother? He says, "Well, crap. Trade them all." That's right. Get rid of everybody. Sell, sell, sell. That's right. Let's get rid of everybody. Um, no, but seriously, there are reports. There are reports now that the Kings and other teams have been checking in on some of the Flyers forwards, in particular Morgan Frost, Joel Farabee, Scott Lawton, and Bobby Brink. Flyers had mentioned that Tyson Forrester is not getting traded as they still have top line hopes for him. So, Forrester, if you guys aren't Forrester fans, Flyers have no plans of getting rid of him. But what exactly is the plan with Emil Andre? He's been scratched now 3 games. A couple of games ago, he did take a big hit uh, in a game, and maybe he was a little wobbly. Maybe they were checking him from concussion, but that's over a week ago. So at this point, he's definitely a healthy scratch because he's been practicing. Reports are he's at practice. He doesn't have like a red orange jersey on or anything like that. He's playing. He could take hits. Is he in towards doghouse right now? Why isn't this guy playing? Is it just to give Igor Zamula more looks? I mean, does he think Igor Zamula is better? Because I don't think Igor Zamula is better. Emil Andre is probably one of the best defensive players we have. Not that that's saying much, but why are you scratching this dude? He's a young player. It's 3 games. If you're not going to play him, send him down. Torts is teaching him a lesson, perhaps, because we know John Tortorella did that with Matvei Michkov, where he benched him for 2 games earlier in the season. And Michkov, just has been performing like a house of fire ever since that benching. Maybe he's trying to light that same type of fire under Emil Andre's ass. So we'll see. We'll see. But we could have used some of that defense tonight. I don't know. And Chris is saying Torts might sit York now. York has had 2 bad games in a row. And during the telecast, they did mention that York wasn't on the ice. So I don't know if he didn't come on the ice at all. I never heard his name called. Could he be hurt? Could he be in the doghouse? Maybe there's a rotation of doghouse guys. So Emil Andre is going to come out of the doghouse. Cam York's going to go in. Certainly a possibility with John Tortorella. Hate him or love him, that's just the way he rolls. That's how he does it, guys. And some other Flyers news here. Flyers signed AHL player Jacob Gaucher, I believe is his name, to a deal. So he is on the 50-man roster now, so he can be called up. He is a center. I don't think he's a top-line center, but we do need help in that department, so we can use him for sure. All right, let's get into this game here. It's funny because I was texting my buddy Chris. We were talking and through chat, and we were saying that this game stinks in the beginning, and then, it ended up becoming exciting. It's funny how, the drop of a dime, a flip of a switch, and all of a sudden you goes from a boring game to an exciting game. So let's see here. Oh, I lost my spot. What am I doing? No, no, no. It's what happens when you cover back-to-back Red Wings games and your papers say Red Wings all over the place and you can't find where your place is. Okay, and I found it. So coming into this game, the Red Wings were 5-5-3 in their last 13 games. Well, we can make that 6-5-3 in their last 14 now. All but one of those games has been decided by 1 or 2 goals. And you can add this game to the mix because Red Wings won by 2 goals. And teams had a little bit of a break here. This was the first game since both teams had played last Saturday. Flyers have now lost, 5 of their last 7. And you count this game tonight. And there was talk coming into this game about Tortorella being disappointed with the first line defense. And there was some line shakeups in this game. Was it for defensive purposes or offensive purposes? I guess we'll find out afterwards. Probably defense, because every time there was a lot of miscues in this game, little turnovers, bad turnovers that led to goals. Tortorella was very animated in the game. He's usually animated when he's mad, and he's probably mad at some Flyers players. Early on, he was giving an earful to Garnet Hathaway, who gave up a turnover there. And, Torts doesn't like sloppy play. He wants defense cleaned up. He wants guys to play good D. And, again, curious why you don't have one of your best defensive players, your D-men, as a healthy scratch. Emil Andre, why isn't he playing? Play him already. Well, first period, Flyers get it going. They strike first blood for the Flyers. In the first period, Flyers goal, Travis Konechny. Was a minute into the game. Backhanded tip-in. Great play by Sean Couturier there. It was in neutral zone. Stole the puck. Farabee passed it to a wide open TK. So you got assists from Sean Couturier and Joel Farabee on that goal. Very pretty. That was Konechny's 16th goal of the year. He leads the team. He is our best goal scorer. Please don't have him on the trade block. I don't want to see him move. He's a good player. And yes, I know we have him signed for several more years after this, but it wouldn't be the first time a guy with years on his contract gets moved in the NHL. So in the first 12-16, we had a Detroit power play. Sanheim, he didn't have a good game in this one. He had a holding penalty. Luckily, the Flyers were able to penalty kill behind some great goaltending with Sam Ersson. He had multiple saves during that penalty kill. Unfortunately for Ersson, the remainder of the game was a bit lackluster. He didn't look that good. Perhaps that's why we have 3 goalies up here right now. Maybe Ersson's not 100%. Or maybe he's just not the number one. And it's a back-to-back game for the Flyers. They're playing tomorrow night. They're going to have to put somebody else in goal. Is it going to be Fedotov? Is it going to be Kolosov? Because then they also play Saturday. So, I'm curious how this rotation, 3-man rotation, is going to go with the goalies. Are you just waiting for somebody to get hurt? Are you waiting to trade someone? Kind of a head scratcher for me. I'm curious why they're doing this, why you have 3 goalies up here. Unless you don't think Ersson's 100%. Maybe he's going at 75, 80% right now, and they're trying to see what they can get out of him. 80% out of Ersson might be better than 100% Fedotov. It might be better than 100% Kolosov. So we'll see about that. We'll see how that shakes out. Curious to be sure. Fedotov, 28 years old. You could probably cut him and nobody will pick him up. I don't know. Maybe somebody starving for a goaltender. Maybe the Flyers are trying to see if somebody gets hurt in the league somewhere and they can make a quick deal. I don't know. I don't know what you can get for Fedotov other than a bag of pucks. But they play the LA Kings tomorrow. So they go from Detroit back to Philly. At least they get to be in front of the home crowd. And then they're going to play Saturday night. They're going to play the Columbus Blue Jackets. So that's back-to-back at home. So hopefully they can turn it around here because that's 2 losses in a row for the Fly guys. And we got to get a little bit better there, guys. Get a little bit better. So, I mentioned Ersson there with the penalty kill. He had a nice penalty kill. Detroit had another power play, a high stick. There's a double minor because there was some blood, a little bit of blood on the lip, but that's enough to get a double minor call on the high stick. And Detroit got a goal out of that. 4 minutes on a power play is very difficult for a goalie, and the defense, the line at the time was probably tired, but not to make excuses. That was a goal by JT Compher. with assists by Larkin and Raymond. Again, Urson had some great saves in that during that penalty kill, but 4 minutes. That's a tough cross to bear there. So the first period, the Flyers had 4 shots. So you're not going to get much done on 4 shots, but you did get a goal real quick off Konechny. Detroit had 10 shots. So going into the second period, I'm not sorry, it was 1-1 going into the second period. In the second period, Flyers only add 5 more shots. Detroit adds 8. Detroit gets a goal 10 minutes, 15 seconds in. Debrincat with a snapshot with an assist by Patrick Kane. It was a giveaway by the Flyers that led to that easy goal there for the tip-in. And then just 25 seconds later, Flyers strike right back, tie it. Noah Cates with a tip. Gets assist from Tyson Forrester and Sealer. Forrester fired that puck directly towards the net, and Cates was just right there in front, redirected it, and the puck had a funny bounce into the net, and that was it. Tie game there. 16:05, Detroit strikes again. Rasmussen with a wrister. Scored right off the faceoff. That's a bad goal there by Urson. Urson, come on, brother. What are you doing? Assist by Gomfer. Detroit led 3-2 at that point. Minute and 22 seconds later, you get another Detroit goal. They take a 4-2 lead. It was a 2-on-1 goal. Not much Urson could do there. Villano scores. Assist by Fisher. That sucked. But in the third period, Flyers strike back. This is their best period of the game. Unfortunately, not enough. But Flyers goal. We get a goal by Ryan Poehling with assist by Sean Couturier and Travis Sanheim. Awesome spin pass by Coots there to Poehling at the net, who redirects it in for a goal. It's now a Detroit 4-3 lead. And then 5:39 into the period. Get a goal by Owen Tippett. And it was some shifty, nifty skating by Tipper there. Got assist by Scott Lawton and Jamie Drysdale. It was a really nice goal. 6 goal in last 8 games for Owen Tippett. So we certainly need him to turn it around. We need his offense, his big playability. Great skater. Makes some cool highlight play moves for sure. That's a highlight reel goal. Go check that one out if you missed it. But we need him to get going for this offense to start clicking. Ties the game up 4-4. Seesaw game continues. Detroit, Patrick Kane, the ageless one, 25 goals short of 500 now. Gets an assist. We're on a line change, 1-on-1 with Urson. Again, tough one there, but Urson probably might have been a bit of a soft goal. But Detroit 5-4. Flyers had 10 shots on goal in the third period. Their best shots on goal. And Detroit had 6. And game totals, Philadelphia, 19 shots on goal. The Red Wings, 24. At 12:09, Flyers get a power play for hooking. Couldn't do squat with that. And then Detroit gets the empty net after Urson gets pulled. Turnover by Sanheim. Again, not Sanheim's best game. Goal for Raymond and an assist from Larkin. And that does the Flyers in. That's it, guys. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Says Sal, the Flyers are a bad product. Way, way, way too many goals given up every game. It's bad, real bad. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, I know you're a big Flyers fan there, Barbara, and I know that's probably real tough game to watch. A tough team to watch. You just watch them dig themselves in these holes, make stupid defensive mistakes. This game it wasn't well. You had a bad penalty by Sanheim there, that the double minor. It's not good. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Horrible for Hagen. Hashtag horrible for Hagens. I don't think we're the worst team in the NHL, so we're probably not going to get him. But it's tough to watch. But according to Keith Jones, what I've heard him say is the Flyers are not going to add on to try and make a run, even if they are playoff contenders. That's not in the cards. They're totally in this retooling, rebuilding mode. They're not calling it tanking, and they're not going to intentionally try and lose, but they're not going to trade away youth. They're not going to trade, Travis Konechny for, a guy on a 1-year deal or something, or someone to make a an old veteran. You're not going to do that. You're not going to trade Mitchkov for as much as I'd love to see it happen. We need a top line center, but you're not going to cut your nose to spite your face by getting rid of a Mitchkov, a generational talent like that. Just make a run. I mean, I don't know who you can make a run for. I don't know. Maybe instead of taking, I mean, I'm sure rather than getting a player, if they can get a first round pick for Rasmus Ristolainen, that's what they're going to do. I think that's the better move. But if you're getting a first round pick for Rasmus, chances are it's from a contending team, and it's not going to be that high of a pick. And maybe that player won't be that good. So I don't know. Maybe they can get a center. But what contending team is going to trade you a frontline center? Nobody, right? It's not going to happen. She says it's killing me inside, hon. We'll try and hang in there. Again, just like during the Phillies. Flyers talk therapy right here. I need a great goalie ASAP. Yeah, I don't know if Urson's still banged up or he's just not a number one. And, you can win a cup without a number one goalie. It's been done. Can you win a cup without a frontline center? Maybe not. And can you win a cup without a frontline D-man? That's probably something we need to. We don't have that on this team. That's unfortunate. We got 50 people. There's a lot of people watching here. Come on now, throw up some love, throw up a like, a share, and subscribe for It's a Wrap Sports, for your boy Sal G. You can follow me on the Twitter, on X. I don't know if people are still on Twitter or X. I don't know. I feel like every time I use it, it gets worse and worse. But I'm there at Sal G Philly. Give me a follow. Say what's up. Say hi. All right. Let me see here. You know what? Let me pull this up. I never pull this video up. All right. The turning point of the game was when Patrick Kane scored that goal 7 minutes, 22 seconds into the third period, where Detroit took the 5-4 lead. Flyers got caught in a line change. Kane was cheating by the blue line a bit, and it was a good cheat by him. He ended up taking the pass, and he's pretty much one-on-one, and Urson couldn't stop him. Maybe Urson should have stopped him there, but Patrick Kane still got some moves in him. Tough play there, but that's your turning point. That was it. That sealed the deal for the Flyers. All right, guys. Well, this show has been brought to you by Big Al's Excuse Emporium, established 2024, but I think it's been around a lot longer than that. We'll check into that, guys. I know Matty B loves that. All right, well, here's our lineup for the Clear the Ice shows this week. I'll be on the bump tomorrow against the LA Kings at home at the Wells Fargo Center. Flyers need to break this losing streak. Let's not make it 3 losses in a row. Fly, guys. So come on now. Win tomorrow. Saturday, home again. The Blue Jackets come to town. Let's win 2 in a row at that point. So come on, guys. Let's do this, man. Let's do it. Make Barbara happy. Make me happy. Make Chris Fury happy. Make everybody happy here. We never catch a break. It seems like it, right? Philadelphia in the house. Clean up in aisle 4, Al. There you go. There it is. All right, everybody. That's right. This is the motto. Fly till you die. I came up with this saying. My buddy Chris knows it. The Flyers tried to steal it from me. They owe me money because they reworded it just a little bit. They said fly or die, which I think is kind of weird. Like if you're not with us, we want you to die. You want somebody a death wish for someone? Kind of strange for a professional organization to wish death on somebody. But the Flyers did at that point. So I think that was a few years back. But fly till you die, baby. That's right. Keep fighting away. I said that while I was watching the game tonight. I thought the Flyers had a chance. I thought they had a chance, but they couldn't do it. So it's all right. We'll do it next time, guys. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll get back at it. All right. I'll talk to you all next time. Take care, everyone. Peace.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. mean, everybody know you know when it click through to the and it's about to be a so be fun.